Top of the Monday to you. Welcome to the Breakfast with Barry Lee podcast. Standing by, my special guest, Cynthia Schneider, CEO of the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber. We'll be talking about a big regional hiring event coming up. Right now, your brain buster. 31% of people admit that they have done this at the office. Have done what? A, snooped through a coworker's desk. B, stolen a roll of toilet paper. Or C, shopped online from their work computer. The answer coming up in just minutes. A quick glance at the podcast planner, nationaldaycalendar.com. Today is National Barbecue Day. Barbecue. It's also Do Something Good for Your Neighbor Day. Maybe invite them over for a barbecue. It's Love a Tree Day, and it's National Sea Monkey Day, which are really tiny brine shrimp, but we all sent away for them. Remember those ads in the comic books? All right, let's get to work. On this Monday, great to connect with Cynthia Schneider, who is the CEO of the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber, just to catch up on what's going on. And Cynthia, great to have you on the podcast.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Top of Virginia Regional Chamber, it's all about businesses and jobs and so forth. And there's a big employer expo coming up that the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber is helping to promote. And let's talk about Wednesday, May 25th, how people can connect with this employer expo.
Yeah, they can go to explorefrederickcareers.com and look for the Employer Expo. This is a regional effort promoted by the Workforce Initiative, and we get to partner with other businesses, educators, economic development representatives. The real goal is to ensure our company not only has a skilled workforce, but that we're meeting the needs of our local employers and giving our employees opportunities to explore new career paths. And a really exciting part of this year is that we're including high school students. They'll have their own dedicated time to come and meet the over 70 employers that will be there providing job opportunities for the community.
Wow. So this takes place Wednesday, May the 25th. It's from 2 to 6 p.m., open free to the public, and this will be at Jim Barnett Park Recreation Center. But you're saying how many different companies represented?
There are over 70 already, and it covers everything from small business, a retail position, perhaps up to high-level positions at some of our larger employees, high-skilled workers, entry-level workers, and everything in between.
Man, this would be like one-stop shopping. I mean, you'd get to meet face-to-face with hiring managers.
That is exactly what it is. You will literally meet the HR representatives, and sometimes even the owners of the businesses have been there, and to really understand what the businesses do, get a real understanding for the many different career paths that might be at a company. For example, maybe there's a manufacturer. Well, it's not just being on that line. It could be anything from being a technician, being in marketing and communications, being in accounting. It really gives you the opportunity to explore many different career paths for our community.
And didn't I read something about there's going to be like free workshops offered through that afternoon as well?
That's correct. There is an advanced and basic resume writing workshop. There's a soft skills and mock interview training. We also will be awarding scholarships, so every person that attends can put their name in the basket, and they will be eligible for scholarships that could translate to either career technical training or putting it towards a class at one of the universities or colleges nearby. Yep.
Excellent. Is it too late to be an exhibitor, to be one of those companies?
We're accepting applications for vendors through Wednesday, May 18th. We do have about 9 spots still available, so vendors are still welcome. And, of course, what we're really looking for is those employee seekers that are going to come and help build the workforce in the Top of Virginia.
Great opportunity. While I've got you here, I keep hearing about this corporate challenge and the byline, get out of the office and into the challenge. And this isn't until July, but I know it's time for businesses to think about. But share some of the fun stuff about what goes on at a corporate challenge.
Sure. The Chamber created this event a few years ago, and the real focus is teamwork and really encouraging our businesses to include play and fun as an essential part of building a healthy workforce. And so we created this event, and it's changing a little bit this year. We're going to have it at the Hanley Bowl. It'll be an outdoor event. We hope that the community will come join us and cheer on their favorite business. It gives our businesses time to come together outside of the office and play together and compete. And I'll tell you, some of our businesses are pretty fierce in their competition, but some just are out there to have a good old fun time. It's a great way for our businesses to expose themselves in a way that they may not. And usually they'll come in costumes or uniforms that kind of show themselves off. And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like an adult field day.
I love it. I love that description.
We all loved adult field day back in the day, right? It's always the day that you looked forward to at the end of the school year. So this is it's in July, end of the school year, quote, quote, and a great time to come out and have a really fun afternoon meeting other business leaders. One of the really fun things about it in the past is how business leaders and workers from every different level of work and industry were there and got to meet each other in ways that they might not normally. So it's really a lot of fun and great exposure.
Absolutely. And before we go, anything that you want to plug as far as just a quick reminder to businesses out there about being a member of the Chamber or anything else real quick?
Well, the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber is growing in energy, and I think that's the most fun for me to watch is the synergy that's created for doing good in our community. When the businesses work and connect well with community resources and nonprofits and seeing the great work that they do hand in hand to promote our community and strengthen our community. And so people that come and join a part of our events, they get to make new friendships, build deep and lasting relationships. And so we really encourage our business community to join with us to be the voice of business for the Top of Virginia.
And of course, that website is
regionalchamber.biz, B-I-Z.
Cynthia Schneider, always good to chat with you. She's the CEO of the Top of Virginia Regional Chamber. Thanks so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having me, Barry, and thanks for what you do for our community as well.
Celebrating yet another successful trip around the sun, our celebrity birthdays, Megan Fox turns 36, Janet Jackson is 56, Pierce Brosnan turns 69 today, and Tori Spelling is 49. Our local celebrities, Ashley Fisher. Ashley, happy 24th birthday. Of course, her mom is that famous DJ, Carol Fisher. Happy birthday to Susie Lewis, Nancy Price, Anna McDonald, LaDonna Seafarth, Ashley McCauley, Denise Morrison, Roger Riggins Jr., Michelle Shockey, Jeannie Shirley, human being extraordinaire Sharon Farrenholt, and musician extraordinaire Boo Snyder. Happy birthday to you. On that Brainbuster, 31% of people admit that they've done this at the office. Is it A, snooped through a coworker's desk, B, stolen a roll of toilet paper, or C, shopped online from their work computer? And the answer is A, snooped through their coworker's desk. Thanks so much for joining me on the podcast. And in conclusion, you don't have to lie awake nights to succeed. Just stay awake days. Blessings.